Guys, I wanted to do a introduction video with you guys, and then just a brief walk overview of the course, just so you guys could see how to complete it. So this is an online trade class, Math 172-50. I am Mary Carson, and I have been teaching here at Martin for about 8 years. I taught at North Pitt High School for about 5 years before that. So I've been teaching for about 13 years. I am a Pitt County native, so I grew up in Belvoir, which is about 20 minutes from Greenville, so in between Greenville and Tarboro, and also attended North Pitt High School and went to ECU for my undergrad, and then also ECU for my master's. And I currently live in Bethel, which is a little bit outside of Robertsonville, and actually live in Martin County, in outskirts of Martin County. So um, I have three children, two girls and then a boy, and the girls are 8 and 4, and then the little boy is just turned a year old. So last year at this time I was out on maternity leave. But I am very excited to work with you guys this semester. I hope you enjoy this class, and please feel free to always reach out to me. I'm available. I usually check my email pretty frequently. Um, and that's usually the quickest way to reach me, but you guys can call me as well. Um, and I'm going to share the screen with you guys so we could do a little walkthrough of the class. So when you guys log in, it's going to look a little different than this. This is my view, but when you log in, you'll see my instructor contact information. And then this is the start here section. Make sure you read over this. Your mandatory attendance assignment will be due on January 18th. So make sure you guys get that completed first. And then once you guys do that, you'll see there's an Upswing online tutoring link. You guys can use this. It's online tutoring available to help you guys. They have plenty of tutors for math. So it's a great resource. I have posted your syllabus here to take a look at that. We are going to be using a free program called Mat-172-50. You guys will have to create a login for that. I'm going to open up the directions for this for you guys to see. So this is, you're going to click on this link. You will need to go to register as a new student if you've not used this before. Make sure your username is your school email, and then create your password. And then when you guys are doing it, you're going to be asked for a course ID and enrollment key. And so make sure you type this in exactly as you see it. This was the course ID, and this will be the enrollment key. And then you'll go to sign up and follow those directions exactly as you see them written. In your My Open Math, it's just going to give you guys practice problems and like notes. There is an online textbook that's linked in with that, so you guys do not have to purchase a book or anything. If you do have your big algebra book, that also has the chapters from the Trig as well, so you guys can use that as a resource, but don't feel like you have to buy a book for it. So there's also a instructor interaction plan, just a plan for you guys to read over so that you know what you can expect from me. There is an online course and etiquette guide here. It just kind of goes over what are some good practices for an online course to read over. And then there's also a schedule. And again, this is a tentative schedule. Obviously, if something happens, we may have to change things around. So it's not set in stone. I have also posted the link for the textbook and the My Open Math page. So here's the My Open Math page, and then here's the link for the textbooks. And then you'll scroll down and you'll see the first week here. Every week I will put the sections that we're going to be covering, the objectives for those sections. And then every week I will be posting what assignments you're going to be given. And then the notes, the actual notes sections is going to be in My Open Math. Now, I expect you guys, I'm going to reiterate this several times. I expect you guys to still check Moodle every single week, because in Moodle, sometimes I may give you some extra notes that are not in the My Open Math, or give you some extra directions, or your tests are also always going to be put in Moodle. My Open Math is going to be used for, again, your notes and videos, okay, and just extra practice. I will always put your exam or your test in Moodle for me to grade, okay? So again, you guys need to be checking Moodle every week before you go to the My Open Math. I can't tell you how many times students have just checked My Open Math every week and they don't check Moodle, and then what happens is they miss something like a test, like the first test, because they're not checking Moodle like they should be. So, the first week, and you will have section 1.1 and 1.2, which is on Pythagorean theorem and right triangles, which should be a review for you guys. So yeah, I'm going to walk you through what my open math looks like. All right. So here it is. When you log in and you create your login, this is what yours is going to look like. So I already have your first week's assignments here, which were going to be an intro to, and there's a calendar up here. So this is why people miss things, because they're like, oh, I have a calendar in my open math. This is all I have to do, which for this week, that is true. But for some weeks, you may have a couple assignments in my open math plus a test or something in Moodle. Okay. This is a 5 contact hour class. So that means that you should be spending a minimum of 5 hours a week on this coursework. Trig is a pretty extensive course. So if you're not putting in the work, and you're not willing to put in the work, you're not going to be successful. So anyway, the course information, you can take a look. I have the syllabus up here. Your first assignment is the intro to My Open Math. It just kind of helps you figure out the program and how things are used. The first chapter text in here, the sections that we're covering, and then these are all videos that go with the lesson notes. So video on Pythagorean theorem and distance formula, and then more videos on how to determine a triangle, right triangle with a length of 3 sides, given a hypotenuse and a right angle, given the length of a leg, and finding the distance between 2 points. And then your video assignment is here and here. So those are the other two. Your video assignments, usually you guys get 2 chances to complete them. They're usually pretty short. And a lot of times there's actually, there's a video that goes with the question. So like if you need question help, you click on that video and it is pretty much the same exact problem. So that's why I like the program, because it just gives you so many nice videos and extra help, which I just wouldn't be able to do if I didn't use this. And as always, do not wait. Okay. If your assignment's due on the 16th, which is next Tuesday, do not wait until Tuesday night to start working on this stuff. The reasoning is because sometimes you guys may struggle on something, or you just really don't get it. And then you email me on Tuesday night at 10 o'clock when the assignment's due at 12. And guess what? I'm not checking my email at 10 o'clock on Tuesday night because I am in bed. So you guys need to go ahead and complete your assignments a few days before. That way, if you have a question on something, you guys can email me, ask me the question, and I'll respond. I'm not going to answer questions about problems on the same day that it's due. Not. Okay. And I can also see when you guys are doing your work and how long you spend on your work. If you guys are asking me for an extension and I see that you logged in at 11:30 on Tuesday night, I'm not giving you an extension. You guys had a week to do it. And you don't get it. If you didn't get in till that night and that means you had 25 minutes to complete it, which is just not enough time. So I just want to reiterate that you guys need to be spending at least 5 hours a week on this coursework. And you don't need to be doing those 5 hours on Tuesday night, the night that's due. Okay. So this is pretty much the layout. Again, you guys need to be checking Moodle first before. A lot of times I will give you guys notes that will go with the week, and your tests will all be completed inside of Moodle, right? And I also will give, extra handouts. Like the next week, here's an extra notes sheet that I give on 1.3. And then there's a unit circle sheet that I give as well. So you guys need to be checking Moodle before you guys go to my open math. All right, so that is about it for the course. If you guys have any questions or you think of something that you have a question about, please shoot me an email and I will be happy to answer whatever I can. And I look forward to working with each of you guys this semester.